Another dollar. Um, so we got some news here on Merck and their over-the-counter pill form. I think it is. Is it over the counter? Oh no, it's prescription pill form for treating COVID, which is huge. Now you come down with a symptom, go to the doctor, get diagnosed, get a 5-day course, and that's it. It's a wrap. Obviously, cuts down on the severity of the disease and the ICU um, 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 caseload, I guess. I mean, this is big. This is like the breakthrough that we needed to get over this thing. So, yeah, we'll end up being able to live with COVID. We're not going to be able to get it out of our society, but it's going to be a non-event. So that's cool. Now we just have to solve these logistics on shipping and demand, or shipping and supply, and I think we could start marching to the beat of a growing economy. Get some normalism. So we just have to wait for the FAA approval. But the third phase clinical trials are overwhelming. So it should be a layup. And then on the economic calendar, this is 4 hours back. This is UTC time. But we have personal spending, and that should be 8:30. Personal income around 8:30. And then around 10, ISM manufacturing. And that's going to be the big movers. And then what everybody's looking towards is next Friday, which I don't understand why it's not this Friday. It's usually the first Friday of every month. But on the 8th is non-farm payrolls. And I actually had seen it on some sites saying that it's today, and then other sites saying it's next Friday. So I'm pretty confident it's next Friday. As a matter of fact, we would have seen it out already. So we'll say next Friday. So personal spending's up, and exceeded expectation. Personal income came in right around expectation. So that's it for the news. Interestingly enough, here's oh man, and we're back up. Here's the daily on the futures, S&P futures, and I was watching all night. We were down like $30, 30 points, and looked like a continuation of yesterday. There's some strength in the market. My personal opinion is that the market was overextended on the sell-off yesterday and just looking for an excuse to go up. I think this Merck thing gave it the excuse, the catalyst. Let's see if it sticks. We could open up, turn around, come back down. If we have a hammer like this on the day on the S&P, that's going to be very positive. I mean, this is the ES, so these are overnight trading hours, and it's going to create a hammer. And that's still encouraging, but a hammer, in order to do that today, we would have to trade down, turn around, and go up. We could just make a stick straight up, and that's cool too. But I mean, we know these markets. We can get that morning rally and then afternoon sell-off. So we'll just keep our eye on it. It would be nice if we ended up, 30 points today. That's half of the move down yesterday. It sounds reasonable, right? And then we could reassess this thing on Monday. So that's the daily on the ES. Let's just hop over the S&P and see what it looks like. So if we open up 20, we're talking about opening up at about 27, which is really just into that bar. I think we make a hammer today. I think we're going to break that low and come back. But again, we could move up. We could just consolidate inside. I mean, it's very difficult on an inside bar. But breaking that low, that's always a good trade. If we break yesterday's low today, that's a good trade to take. Just watch your 30 and 60 minutes, see if you can see a reversal pattern, and then boom, you get out of that trade. But that's a good intraday trade. Um, Bank. Here's the bond market. She is open and trading. Oh, look at that. See, there's the drop I was looking for yesterday. And that's going to support the market going up, that drop. And I'm expecting the drop to go to about 1.462. So that's pretty cool. I just want to let somebody know. I don't think he's paying attention to that. Just let him know the 10 years dropping because he hasn't brought it up to me this morning, and just want to make sure he's aware of it. So let's just run through some things. Really, everything's going to be up today. It doesn't give me any entries. Apple on the daily is it's going to be off the lows. I mean, everything's just off the lows. It doesn't really show me any entries. We could look at the 60s, but I mean, this is just stuff I like, so you could buy it anywhere. I mean, Disney is good here. If this is the turnaround, this is a nice low to get Disney. Here's one that I'm looking at now. PALL. It's an ETF that trades palladium, right? Aberdeen Physical Palladium. And so basically, palladium are in catalysts of catalytics of automobiles. Automobile industries getting hammered. They're not making new cars, so the commodity is getting hammered. Additionally, China is getting hammered, and commodities. China is a big consumer of commodities, so that's bringing palladium down. So it's coming down very aggressively. And then on the daily, you can see this trend reversal right here. So really, the trade is breaking that high, the high of 193.01. If you want to be aggressive, you can enter it today. The break of yesterday's high of 77.51, 177.51 would be the entry. And it already did that. So you could enter that today. This is a long-term thing. The automobile industry's got to get back online. But you could see $100 on this position, meaning it'll go to 280. So good long-term investment in my opinion. So it's something I'm watching and I'm going to start taking a piece of. Here's space. You guys know I love Virgin Galactic, and these guys just they were grounded for a little while. That's what brought the stock down aggressively. The FAA cleared them, so we should start seeing that move again. Everything's just getting tied up because of what's going on with the market right now. TBT is a short on bond prices. So as interest rates go up, this baby will go up because bond prices will go down. It's an ETF that shorts bond prices. And I started putting this away a while ago, but I still like it. And, I mean, I have at least a $22 target on this thing. And this should be fairly quick, just as they raise interest rates and tighten up the policy and the 10-year accelerates. This baby will start to accelerate. We all know Musk. We all love Musk. I'm not too crazy about it as a automobile company, but as a battery and software company, these guys are a leader in the industry. So that's really what I look at it. I think that his automobile end is really his marketing tool. And eventually this company is going to evolve into something more. Viacom, you all know Viacom. I mean, they own Paramount. They own all sorts of content and stuff like that. I think the company is just a $64 company based on the fundamentals. I'm putting it away. Just stay bullish as long as you're above that trend line right there. Verizon is another good one. Nice dividend. Good to buy on dips. It's pretty low right now, so check the dividend out. I think it's above 4%, so that's a pretty decent dividend. And then ExxonMobil, it's kind of pricey. I mean, I was in a lot cheaper, but it's a long-term hold. It pays like a 6% dividend, and that's my point of buying it. It pays a 6% dividend. Usually trades between 50 and 70. I see that kind of swing throughout a year. So another good one. Here's the goofy ones. Fuel Cell, which is a good company, actually. They've been around a long time, and obviously a battery company. Um, I don't see an entry right now, but the momentum is bullish. This is a bear flag, but I think today's going to be an up day for everybody. So I don't think that flag is going to trigger right here. So you can keep an eye on it. I mean, breaking the high, you might take it up to the next high. You're going to have resistance at all these peaks, but they're in a good industry. Plug Power, pretty much the same thing. I mean, these are two competing companies. And Plug has been around a long time too. I remember it when I first got into the industry. Meta Materials, I don't really know the company. It was just something somebody asked me to take a look at. It's just consolidating. I see no entry here. You could, again, just take it breaking the high. We wait for it to break the high just to confirm that it's on the move up. It may trade back a little bit from there, but it's probably a good entry. And I wouldn't be surprised if it hits up until that $12 or $14 range upon the break. Obviously not overnight. AMC Bank, look at that, bounced off of here. Probably going to follow the market up, but still, I mean, the momentum is down. You could stay bullish above that trend line. If it turns around, then it's a wrap. And if it breaks that trend line, I would get out. Watch yourself. Smile Direct, I'm not too familiar with it. I see nothing in it. I see no entry or anything like that. Tesla we looked at. Lucid Group. Looks like it's making a double top. I just hold off on it. I don't see an entry there. And Sophie Technologies. Again, no entry. All of these stocks look the same. The patterns look the same. You could stay bullish above that trend line. Just watch your downside on that trend line. And that's it, man. Let's just see how it goes and what the market has to offer. And hopefully we make a little bit of money today.